Are you tired of feeling like your body has betrayed you after 60, leaving you exhausted by 3 in the afternoon, while younger men seem to have endless energy? What if I told you that 3 simple nuts sitting in your pantry right now could revolutionize your energy levels, boost your performance, and restore the vitality you thought was gone forever? If you want to discover these 3 life-changing nuts that can transform your energy and performance, hit that subscribe button right now and ring the notification bell so you never miss life-changing health advice designed specifically for men over 60. You've probably noticed it creeping in slowly. That afternoon crash that never used to happen. The struggle to keep up with activities that once felt effortless. Maybe you've even noticed changes in your bedroom performance that make you feel like you're losing a fundamental part of who you are as a man. The truth is, after 60, your body faces unique challenges that most health advice completely ignores. I'm Dr. Vicky, and for over 30 years as a practicing urologist, I've helped thousands of men reclaim their vitality. Today, I'm sharing 3 specific nuts that can transform how you feel, perform, and live after 60. Let me start with something that might surprise you. The reason most men over 60 struggle with energy isn't just aging, it's nutritional deficiency. Your body needs specific compounds to maintain testosterone production, support cardiovascular health, and fuel cellular energy. These 3 nuts provide exactly what your aging body craves. Brazil nuts contain the highest concentration of selenium found in any food on Earth. One single Brazil nut provides more selenium than most men get in an entire week. Why does this matter to you? Selenium is absolutely critical for testosterone production. In my practice, I've seen men increase their testosterone levels by 20 to 30% simply by eating 2 Brazil nuts daily for 3 months. But here's what most doctors won't tell you about selenium. It doesn't just support testosterone, it's your prostate's best friend. The prostate gland contains more selenium per gram than any other organ in your body. When selenium levels drop, which happens naturally as you age, your prostate becomes vulnerable to inflammation and enlargement. Those midnight bathroom trips that disrupt your sleep, that weak stream that frustrates you, selenium deficiency often plays a major role. I had a patient, Robert, who came to me at 64 complaining of constant fatigue and declining performance. His selenium levels were barely detectable. After 3 months of eating 2 Brazil nuts every morning with his coffee, his energy returned, his sleep improved, and his wife thanked me personally. The key is consistency. 2 nuts daily, no more, no less. Too much selenium can be toxic, but this amount is perfect. Now, let's talk about walnuts. You might think of walnuts as just a snack, but they're actually a pharmaceutical-grade treatment for your cardiovascular system. The omega-3 fatty acids in walnuts are specifically the alpha-linolenic acid type, which your body converts to EPA and DHA, the same compounds found in fish oil, but in a form your body absorbs more efficiently. Here's why this matters for men over 60. Your cardiovascular health directly impacts every aspect of your performance. Poor circulation doesn't just affect your heart, it affects your ability to maintain erections, your exercise capacity, and even your mental clarity. The nitric oxide production that walnuts stimulate is like giving your blood vessels a tune-up. Within weeks of adding a handful of walnuts to your daily routine, most men notice improved circulation, better exercise tolerance, and enhanced performance in all areas of life. But walnuts offer something even more valuable: brain protection. The DHA from walnuts crosses the blood-brain barrier more effectively than synthetic supplements. This means better memory, sharper thinking, and protection against cognitive decline. In my 30 years of practice, I've noticed that men who maintain their mental sharpness tend to maintain their physical vitality as well. It's all connected. The optimal amount is 7 walnut halves daily. You can eat them as a mid-morning snack, add them to your oatmeal, or include them in a salad. The timing isn't as critical as the consistency. Make them a non-negotiable part of your daily nutrition. The third nut might surprise you because it's technically not a nut at all. It's the pumpkin seed, but nutritionally, it functions like the other nuts I've discussed. Pumpkin seeds are your prostate's secret weapon and your muscle's best friend. They contain the highest concentration of zinc available in any plant food, and zinc is absolutely essential for maintaining healthy testosterone levels and prostate function. Most men over 60 are severely zinc deficient without knowing it. Zinc deficiency manifests as low energy, poor wound healing, decreased sense of taste and smell, and declining sexual function. Sound familiar? The tragedy is that this is completely preventable with proper nutrition. Pumpkin seeds also contain compounds called phytosterols that specifically reduce prostate inflammation. In clinical studies, men who consumed pumpkin seed extract showed significant improvement in urinary flow and reduction in prostate enlargement. But here's the advantage of whole pumpkin seeds over extracts. You get the complete nutritional profile, including healthy fats, protein, and fiber that support overall health. I recommend 1 ounce of raw, unsalted pumpkin seeds daily. That's about a quarter cup. You can eat them as a snack, sprinkle them on salads, or blend them into smoothies. The key is getting them raw or lightly roasted. Heavily processed pumpkin seeds lose much of their nutritional value. Now, let me share how to combine these 3 nuts for maximum impact. This isn't just about eating them randomly throughout the day. Timing and combination matter. Your body absorbs nutrients more efficiently when they're consumed together, and certain nutrients enhance the absorption of others. Start your day with 2 Brazil nuts and your morning coffee or tea. The caffeine actually enhances selenium absorption. Mid-morning, have your 7 walnut halves. This timing provides sustained energy without the afternoon crash that plagues so many men over 60. Finally, have your ounce of pumpkin seeds as an afternoon snack or with your evening meal. This supports your body's natural testosterone production, which peaks during sleep. But here's something crucial that most health advice misses: quality matters enormously. Not all nuts are created equal. Brazil nuts should be fresh, not rancid. Old Brazil nuts not only taste terrible, they can actually be harmful. Buy them in small quantities from a reputable source and store them in the refrigerator. They should taste mild and slightly sweet, not bitter or oily. For walnuts, look for light-colored pieces without dark spots. Dark, shriveled walnuts have oxidized fats that can actually promote inflammation rather than reduce it. Again, buy small quantities and refrigerate them. Fresh walnuts have a clean, slightly sweet taste. Pumpkin seeds should be plump and green. Avoid any that look shriveled or have a grayish color. Raw, organic pumpkin seeds are ideal, but lightly roasted is acceptable if that's what you prefer. Here's a reality check from 3 decades of practice. Most men over 60 are walking around with multiple nutritional deficiencies that directly impact their energy, performance, and quality of life. The modern diet, even when you think you're eating well, often falls short of providing the specific nutrients your aging body needs in the amounts required for optimal function. These 3 nuts address the most common and impactful deficiencies I see in my practice. They're not magic bullets, but they're powerful tools that work when used consistently. I've seen men transform their energy levels, improve their relationships, and regain confidence they thought was lost forever. Let me address something important: side effects and interactions. Brazil nuts, walnuts, and pumpkin seeds are generally safe for most men, but there are considerations. If you're taking blood thinners, the omega-3s in walnuts can enhance their effect, so monitor your clotting times with your doctor. If you have a history of kidney stones, pumpkin seeds are high in oxalates, so moderation is key. Some men worry about calories when adding nuts to their diet. Yes, nuts are calorie-dense, but they're also extremely satiating. Most men find that adding these nuts actually reduces their overall caloric intake because they feel satisfied longer and don't crave unhealthy snacks. Here's practical advice for incorporating these into your lifestyle. Prepare a week's worth at a time. Get 7 small containers and portion out your daily nuts every Sunday. Keep 1 container in your car, 1 at your office, and the rest in your kitchen. This removes the excuse of forgetting or not having them available. If you travel frequently, pack small zip bags with your daily portions. Airport security won't confuse nuts for prohibited items, and having them with you maintains your routine regardless of your schedule. Some men ask me about nut butters or processed nut products. While natural almond butter or peanut butter can be part of a healthy diet, they don't provide the same targeted benefits as whole Brazil nuts, walnuts, and pumpkin seeds. The processing often removes or degrades the specific compounds we're after. Let me share one final story that illustrates the power of these simple changes. James came to me at 67, frustrated and considering testosterone replacement therapy. His energy was non-existent, his marriage was suffering, and he felt like he was aging rapidly. Instead of immediately prescribing hormones, I suggested he try this nutritional approach for 3 months. 3 months later, James returned for his follow-up looking like a different man. His energy had returned, his relationship with his wife had improved, and his blood work showed significant improvements in testosterone, cholesterol, and inflammation markers. He avoided the cost, complexity, and potential side effects of hormone therapy simply by giving his body the nutrients it needed to function properly. This is the power of targeted nutrition for men over 60. Your body wants to function well, it just needs the right fuel. These 3 nuts provide that fuel in a form your body recognizes and utilizes efficiently. The choice is yours. You can continue struggling with low energy and declining performance, or you can take action today. Start with just 1. Pick up some Brazil nuts on your next grocery trip and eat 2 every morning. Your body will thank you, and in a few weeks, you'll understand why I've been recommending this simple protocol for years. Your vitality after 60 isn't just possible, it's your birthright. If this video helped you understand how simple nutrition can transform your life after 60, give it a thumbs up and share it with any man who needs to hear this message. Subscribe for more targeted health advice that actually works for men over 60, and drop a comment below telling me which of these 3 nuts you're going to start with first. I read every comment and love hearing about your success stories. Until next time, stay strong, stay healthy, and remember, your best years are still ahead of you.